I think we're live, Doodle. Give me a second, Doodle. View my channel. Live. We live? I think we're live. Okay. We're a few minutes early. Okay. There we go. Anybody? Welcome to live chat. Remember to, okay, so, all right. We're a few minutes early. Nobody's here yet. So, there we go. Is somebody here? I can't see it. Where is Jeanette? Okay. There we go. Hi, Jeanette. Get your Rosie fix. Since where you Doodle here? Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. You want your treats. Hi, Jeanette. Oh, I need to. Yep. Yeah, because I didn't put a 10 o'clock up today, and there was something I missed. I think I missed the 2 o'clock yesterday. So yeah, everybody's been I have kind of deprived everybody of their Rosie fix the last day and a half or so. Is it good? Is that good, Doodle? Have to see my Rosie. Nice. Awesome. See there? Your adoring fans, Rosie. You just want treats. Okay. Wonderful. Awesome. Yeah, I think I had mentioned it earlier where I feel bad and I owe the entire Rosie Army an apology because the last couple of days I've not been able to get to comments and things like that, and I feel bad about it. But my construction business, I've had a lot going on, and I've had designs to do, bids to do, and all that stuff, and I keep meaning like, oh, I've got comments to get to, but I keep there's so many hours in a day, and I am but a one man show. But I feel bad. I apologize to everybody for not being able to get to your comments soon enough, but I'm going to keep trying as best I can. So, hi, Mona. Mona says hi. You just want more treats. You're just following my hand. You want more treats. Hi, Mona. So yeah. So I got the CH video up. Friday, yesterday, I think it was. So I probably got a little chatty in it, which I have a tendency to do. I have a tendency to sort of run my mouth. But I hope that it had some good information in it. If anybody's got any questions, please feel free to throw them at me. If I can't answer them, then maybe Rosie can. She's considerably smarter than I am. Considerably more smarter. Yeah, see that right there should prove it. Thank you very much, Jeanette. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So yeah, I have to lean up to see it because my screen is kind of small and I'm trying to keep it out of camera frame. I need to get a television or something, a bigger monitor, and put behind the camera. So, but were those good? Were your treats good? Why are you mean-eyeing me? You're such a brat. So yeah, so the CH video went up, and like I said, there's a lot of information out there about it, and I was surprised that there's not more as far as social media goes. There's a lot of CH cat channels, and I think some CH dogs. I'm not sure. I know that I used to have a CH Husky, which was interesting in and of itself. But yeah. So we got who we got? We got Jeanette. We got Mona. Nice. So what questions do y'all have? What questions do y'all have for me? Is my camera falling? Oh no, no. Sorry, squirrel. I tend to go off on tangents. I tend to. Usually, it's not a matter of my brain thinks it and it comes out my mouth. A lot of times it comes out my mouth, then it goes in my ears and my brain catches it. I want to. Is it difficult for her to eat? But you just answer. Yeah, no, for her, it's not. The one thing that I've noticed that she does when she eats, and she didn't do it just now, but normally she doesn't chew her food, which I really didn't pick up on that until about a year or so ago. I just really never watched her eat, and then I just happened to notice that one day that she just gets pieces of food in her mouth and just swallows it. And fortunately, the food that I feed her is very small pellets. Maybe that's why she swallows it. But no, she doesn't have any difficulty eating. Sometimes she will, like any other animal, she'll eat and then get really excited and try to play, but end up jumping around, and then it's like a kid going to run a mile right after eating, and what's gonna happen next. So she has done that a bit. Was it Mona? Hi, Rosie. Hi, Mona. Your manners are fine. Aren't they, Rosie? Say everybody's manners are fine. Yeah, okay, there we go. Chin scratches. I guess I need to put another camera over here. Her little relaxed face. There we go. Oh, chin scratches. And there she goes. So yeah, no, she doesn't have a problem eating. She really doesn't, and this is where I think she's more mild to moderate, leaning, I would say leaning mild. She doesn't really have a problem with much at all, other than balance, staying upright. And then, like I'd mentioned in the CH video, part of some of the accommodations that have to be made for her is the fact that when she goes to the litter box, then she will have a tendency to just throw litter halfway across the room, it seems like, because where she may want to gently dig out a little hole to go potty, she may end up just slinging litter everywhere. But that's just the way she is. And her personality is that she doesn't like enclosed spaces. I know that a lot of cats, I've had cats all my life, and a lot of cats, if you put a shoebox in the middle of the floor, it doesn't matter if they weigh 30 pounds, they're going to find a way to squeeze themselves into that shoebox because it's tight, it's comfortable, it's snug, it's all this stuff. Not her. She does not like enclosed spaces. So using a litter box that has a cover on it that's enclosed, she would climb in at one time and be out that quick and then go find somewhere else to go potty. So I just have to live with, I don't know if I've shown it. Really? Where are you going? But the litter box that stays in the bedroom and the litter box that stays in the living room, I keep them in a corner, so at least there's two sides that creates a barrier, and then she's only got two sides that she can throw litter out. So that's pretty much the best solution I've come up with. But she is the 1 in a million cat that does not like enclosed spaces. You just have to be special like that, don't you, Rosie? But I haven't had any CHs that have a problem eating. Was it? Okay, so it's not just, okay, thank you, Jeanette. So it's not just Rosie. So because when I first noticed her swallowing whole, then I actually got a little bit nervous, and then I kind of made it a habit of, because then just the way my brain works is I'm like, oh my God, don't choke, don't choke. I mean, it kind of escaped me that she's been eating like this for 5 years and she hasn't choked, but now I'm worried about her choking because I saw it. So I'm just weird like that. But yeah, she's special. She's real special at 2:00 in the morning. What was it the other day? This was awesome. Not. She got it in her head that she wanted to come out in the living room at about 3:00 in the morning. What was it, 3 or 3:30, something like that? So she goes to the bedroom door and goes to screaming. And I'm like, what in God's name do you want? I tried to, I put her back on the bed. She immediately goes right down her ramp, right to I'm like, what is this? Is something going on? No, she just wanted in the living room. So she went out in the living room, but she can't be more than 5 feet away from Dad. So guess where Dad ended up sleeping the rest of the night? On the sofa. Because of her. She's a brat. She's special. You're right, Jeanette. But no, she's that's just the way she is. But no, I had a CH years ago. I think I mentioned him in one of my previous videos. I would say he was more moderate to severe, leaning severe. He could kind of walk. He could get up on his legs, but as soon as he tried to move at all, he was going down. So he pretty much opted to stay on the ground and just drag himself along. And he was huge. He was massive. He was extremely overweight because you could not keep food out of his mouth. But he was happy. He purred constantly. But I gave him a bath one time, and it was funny. I gave him a shower. I got in the shower with him, and when I opened the door to get the towel to start drying him off, he goes up over the step over, and he was a tuxedo just like her, except he was probably 3 times her size. But since he couldn't walk, now he's on the tile floor, soaking wet. I've never seen a cat move as fast as he moved. He looked like a little tuxedo elephant seal scooting himself across the floor and just, boom, just went and hid right in the closet trying to get away from the shower. I'm like, dude, the shower's over. You're making this worse on yourself. So, sorry, a little anecdote. But I say, you're a great cat, Dad. She has you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She does. She's got me wrapped around her little paw. Yeah, she that's the thing. She is spoiled, and she knows she's spoiled. So, yeah. Yeah, she pretty much gets her way with very few exceptions. I mean, if it's a situation where it's just, when I'm cooking or I'm cleaning or something like that, and she's standing at the door leading from the living room, screaming at me, it's like, no, I've got things I've got to do. Sorry, I can't come in there. But yeah, thank you for laughing, Jeanette. It was hilarious seeing him slither across the floor. It was a scream. I mean, it really was. And that's the thing. These CHs, they will do things that are just absolutely hilarious. And I've run across some people who kind of get upset at me for laughing at them, but I don't look at it as I'm not laughing at them. I know that they're not laughing, so it's not like we're laughing together. But it's like, you laugh at a normal cat when it does something silly, when it, arches its back and bounces across the floor. That's just what it naturally does. What they naturally do is funny. So they are a bundle of entertainment. And so far, every CH that I have had has been just the sweetest, most loving cats ever. And like I had said before, I don't know if that kindness and that sweetness comes from the fact that they're probably showered with more attention. They probably get more grace and forgiveness for doing things that cats do because they are quote unquote special needs. Or if maybe they just get special attention because they're kind. I don't know. But either way, I have yet to meet a special needs. She's probably the closest to being a special needs that has an attitude. But I think her attitude comes from the fact that she's spoiled, and on the few occasions that I don't give in to her and give her way, then trust me, she more than lets me know. And I generally rethink my position, go, you know what, maybe I should have gone along with the Rosie program. So, yeah. So what else? I'm trying to think, what? Oh, sorry. Am I not petting you? See? As soon as she doesn't get her way, then it's time to let Dad know. I'm thinking about taking a drink of water. Is that going to be okay? Are you all right with that? But what else? I'm trying to come up with some ideas for content, because I feel like I might be doing y'all a disservice by posting the same thing every day. So I'm trying to come up with something. Don't fall off the sofa, please, brat. Yeah, so I'm trying to come up with ideas for new content to give y'all the full spectrum of Rosie's entertainment value, because I can tell you right now, she is hilarious. And the thing is, she does things when the camera's not on that I just go, I'm like, God almighty, I wish I'd gotten that. But then it's like that frog that I had mentioned earlier from the Bugs Bunny cartoons. As soon as somebody's watching, she just lays there. What's that, Mona? Maybe I missed that information from previous videos in the live chat. How old is Rosie? She is roughly 6.5 years old. And is she able to live long and happy life with her? Yes. Yes, cerebellar hypoplasia does not affect their lifespan at all. They live completely normal length lives, barring an accident. Let's say she was to fall and hit her head on something that caused an injury that may bring harm to her. But that would not be related to the CH, because any cat could have an accident and end up getting harmed in that way. But no, it's like I mentioned in the CH video, and I came up with that analogy sort of right there off the top of my head. But if you think about when a person gets drunk, then the alcohol affects their brain in a way that they become unsteady on their feet. They have a problem with balance. They have a problem with walking normally. So in a sense, intoxication is sort of an induced temporary cerebellar hypoplasia. That's kind of how they live their lives, except they don't have the memory loss and the all this stuff. They have the unsteady on their feet and the lack of balance and all that stuff that goes along with being intoxicated without the loss of memory, the what happened last night kind of thing, or the hangover. They don't, it's just that they fall down. Yeah, so that is good. So yeah, and that's where a lot of people end up putting down CHs, because they think that there's something quote unquote wrong with them, and that they're doing them a favor by putting them, again, quote unquote, out of their misery, when they're not in any misery. I was actually surprised and shocked. And I think I mentioned this in was it the first live stream? I think it was one of the live streams, where one of the shelters that I used to do fosters for, one of the vets that they worked with had mentioned we had taken, the shelter had taken a CH kitten into the vet, and the vet even recommended putting the cat down because of its CH, and everybody, even the director, was like, what? No. And needless to say, from what I understand, that was the last time any of their animals was taken to that particular vet. So yeah, even surprisingly, there are some veterinarians that apparently don't know about CH. The vast majority, of course, do, but yeah, there's just to give you an example of the lack of information that's out there and the misconceptions on the information that is out there. I have the time to try and take care of a CH, and I wanted to ask my local shelter about if they had any that needed a foster home, but I just wanted to make sure I can handle it. I'm sure I can. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the level of CH that you end up fostering or adopting. Of course, a cat like Rosie, they're going to be much easier to care for than a cat like Joey. That Joey is the one that I was referring to earlier, that he pretty much couldn't, the elephant seal slithering across the floor. He didn't require a whole lot more. He certainly didn't require anything extra as far as medical care, because there's not any extra medical care other than, you might have to take him to the vet for injuries. But there had to be more accommodations made for Joey. For instance, even though a CH, when they go to the litter box, they generally can't stand on their paws and, get away from, their waist. Rosie can, and particularly since the litter box stays in a corner, there was a loud noise outside that apparently she didn't care for. So she props herself up against the wall, where Joey, he couldn't do that. So when he got in the litter box, then whether it was trying to cover it up or just climbing out of the litter box, then let's just say that what he had just gone in there to do was going to end up having to be cleaned off of him. So that's something to keep in mind when it comes to the severity. But if you have a love for animals like all of y'all do, then it becomes a labor of love. I mean, it's, I don't look at the fact that I have to put, I've got rags duct taped to the corners of my coffee table that are not exactly the most attractive looking, they don't make for the most attractive furniture, but I would rather have that than an injured doodle. So I think that you could. I think that of course, there are a lot of resources out there, myself included. If you need any advice or guidance on, hey, what to do, how to do this, that, and the other, and but like you said, check with your local shelter. A lot of times the local shelters will be aware of CHs that are out there needing homes, because they don't generally get adopted. They don't generally get fostered. And particularly if a cat, CH or not, is in a kill shelter, then if they don't get adopted out by a certain time, then that's what ends up happening to them. And a lot of times CHs don't get adopted out, and a lot of times for the simple fact that people think that they don't want to deal, they don't want to see this cat get worse. They don't want to see this cat suffer and all this stuff. So yeah, as a matter of fact, the blind CH that we had, this was of course years ago, that my then wife went and got. It was through the network that we found out that he was set to be put down like the following morning, and he was 9 hours away, and she jumped in the car and drove 9 hours and got to the shelter about an hour before his scheduled time and brought him back. So, there's a lot of that happens. And, yeah, but, and there are certain rescues that are dedicated to CH animals. I know there was one, I'm not sure if it's still around, but there was one in Spring, Texas, just north of Houston, where they were actually, I think you might be able to find the video on YouTube. I think she was featured on one of the local news stations, where that's all she does is CH rescues, and whether they're up for adoption or whether they're up for foster, if I'm not mistaken, her where she, her rescue is kind of a sanctuary that if they don't get adopted or don't get rescued, I believe that they can pretty much live out their lives there. She has pretty much dedicated her life and her home to being a sanctuary, a safe place for CH cats, and it's actually quite beautiful. Like I said, this was years ago, so I don't know if she's even still there, but that's a resource. Check with your local shelters because they will generally be in the know on where special needs animals are. Special needs, whether it's CH or some other condition, amputees or things like that. So, yeah, there's a lot of places out there to look, and there's a lot of them. Yeah, bless her. There's a lot of opportunities for people that are so inclined, that have the patience and the love and the this, that, there's a lot of opportunities out there to make a big difference for a lot of these little furry critters. So, and I certainly encourage anybody to do it if they can. And again, it depends on, how severe the animal is and what your tolerance is for. If you're the kind of if you're working 80 or 100 hours a week, a CH cat might not be a bad thing because cats in general are very independent. However, if you're working 80 or 100 hours a week and you're thinking about getting a CH dog, that CH dog can't be taken out as often if somebody's working 100 hours a week. So you might want to be prepared to clean up a lot of messes when you come home. And a CH dog is not one that you can just kennel while you're gone to work, because I can tell you from past experience, it was, even putting our CH dog in the car to take her for a regular vet checkup or something like that, you pretty much had to have somebody else to hold her, because once a 60 or 80 pound dog gets to flopping around the way she does, there's going to be, number one, some damage to property, number two, damage to the animal. So, putting one even in a big kennel, put a 60 pound, 80 pound CH dog in a kennel and let it flop around, it's going to get hurt. So yeah, there's just all those factors that have to be taken into consideration, but it's all doable. I'm trying to think right now I would not be able to take on a CH dog for that very reason, because I don't have the time to dedicate to it. Like my dog, I can put my dog out on the runner and he can run around, do what he wants, whether he stays out all day or stays out for 2 or 3 hours. He's a neurotypical dog, but you can't do that with a CH. If I put a CH dog out there on the runner, it's going to either hang itself or slam its head into the brick wall or something. There's all kind of damage. So, CH dog needs to go out and be watched and then brought back in to a safe environment that has a lot of cushions, a lot of padding, things like that. The CH dog that we had, yeah, she was a husky. Yep. Yep, she was a husky. And that was several years ago. So, and Rosie has fallen asleep in my hand. I'm going to make some attempt to get my coffee cup. I may end up losing a finger. We'll see. Oh, she just opened her eyes. She's not happy. It's all a bad dream, Rosie. It's a figment of your imagination. I'm not really moving. Oh, well. Did I disturb your slumber? Did I wake you? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And again, she was the sweetest dog. She had not met, and the funny thing was, she would try she wanted so badly to play with the cats, but whether it was a CH cat or a normal cat that she was trying to play with, her body language, that she wouldn't come at them in a threatening way, but when she's flopping and flipping and all this stuff, they didn't know exactly, they certainly didn't interpret that as, oh, she wants to play with me. They would freak out and go running, or if it was a CH like Rosie, when they would encounter each other, the dog's flopping around, then Rosie's flopping around trying to get away, and it did get quite comical. It did get quite comical at times. I'm sure that the dog and the cats didn't quite find the humor in it. Well, that's I think she does. I think she loves the fact that I feed her and I pamper her and I spoil her. But she is tired. She's only slept, 14 or 15 hours today. So she's got to be worn out from all that sleeping. She's knocked out again. You're such a brat, I swear. So yeah, I've got to come up with some more ideas for some content. I don't know, we've got the new toys. I need to do some videos for that with the new toys. She enjoyed the fish. What else? So, well, what have y'all? Any comments? Any suggestions? Because I'm all ears. If y'all have any suggestions, I'm all about it. Can I get another sip of my coffee, Rosie? Maybe. I'll put the cup closer this time. Yeah, you don't need coffee. It's the last thing you need is coffee. You sleep 20 hours a day anyway, but those 4 hours that you're awake, it's like you're a little furry super ball bouncing around the house. How about, all right, here comes Jeanette. Jeanette's up with one. How about? Doodle. You want one of your toys? So you were thinking, that's fun. That's fun. What else? What else? We covered the CH. I mean, what did y'all think of the CH video? Was it informative? Was it too much? Was it, did I cover the topic well? I don't know. I know that sometimes I get to rambling, and I kind of can't catch myself. And then I got to looking at it, and I was like, oh crap, 18 minutes or 19 minutes, whatever. Like, do people really want to hear me ramble on for 19 minutes? Rosie's kind of looking at me like, no, they don't. I really need I need another camera over my shoulder. Y'all saw the look on her face right now. I'm gonna go get one of your toys. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get one of her toys. there she goes. You heard the bell? Did you hear the bell? Yeah. Meow. Get it? Oh, you got it. From really use as much information on CH as possible if I could, Foster. But you did a great job with that. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm trying to think what other information. I mean, what I need to do, I need to put up some pictures of, just as to illustrate the, like the ramp that's on my bed, the padding around the coffee table, then my entertainment center that has sharp corners. I haven't put rags on that yet, but I've taken a couple of sofa cushions and put up against the corner. So that's just I've created a temporary solution, so I haven't actually fixed it yet, but I need to do that this afternoon. But at the same time, I've got a bathroom design to do and a set of cabinets to build for a customer. So yeah. But I'll do that. I'll do that as a video. I'll do a walkthrough of, these are the things that I've done to make my home more or less hazardous for a CH animal. Get it? Tell you the one thing that really irritates her, and I, hey man, and I do it to her on purpose sometimes, just to watch her get mad at me, is she hates the base of her tail scratched. Exactly. Like, stop, Daddy. Get it. Don't fall. Meow. Get it. You got it? You get it? You get it? Fix your ear. Fix your ear. There. See there? Your people are enjoying hanging out with you. Don't fall off the sofa, please. Where'd it go? She is. Where are you gonna go get it? What, baby? Rosie. Come on. What? Where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you running out on your audience? Oh. Whoa. Where are you going? What? It's underneath you. It's under you. Are you worn out now? Do you need to take a 4-hour nap? brat. Meow. The Throwback Thursday videos, when I started going through those, she's always been a tiny little cat, but I didn't realize when she was like 2 years old, she was as big around as this thing. I mean, I look at her from, those videos that I post for the Throwback Thursday, and she's just a tiny, tiny little thing. You were just a baby. That was 2018? So you weren't even a year old. Hey, Gaius Goth. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to reply to your comment. I saw some comments that you had made the other day, and I didn't get a chance to comment until today. So I apologize. I've kind of been slacking off on the comments because my other business has been picking up, getting a little bit busier. So I apologize for that. But I hadn't forgotten about y'all. So, of course not. See there? All your people are here. I know. Aren't they awesome? Well, I appreciate that. I like to, but like I had said earlier, I'm assuming there will come a point where the comments are going to I'll be so hopefully that would be a good problem to have, where I'm so inundated that it won't be feasible for me to, because like I don't know if I've mentioned, I'm a one-man show. I do all the recording and editing and this, that, and the other, in addition to running my construction business. So, I wish that I had a staff, had somebody to do the editing or the posting or the monitoring of the social media. I don't even think I've had a chance to. I think that here recently I've posted exclusively to YouTube, simply because I haven't had the time to, okay, now let me go post to Facebook and let me do this. And it's been, I have not had a chance to do all that. I'd like to have somebody to do that at some point, but for now, it's just not in the cards. But yeah, her little meow. 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 What? Oh, sorry, I don't do it right. Meow. What, baby? What is it? Are you tired now? Are you tired from all that playing? Yeah. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Had to wake up from a nap and play. Oh, my goodness. I guess next time I need to bring some toys over here. Oh, now it's bath time. The queen has played for 5 minutes, so now she must bathe. She must make herself clean again. She is a very clean cat. I've always said she's very good at being a cat. She's very good at doing the things that cats do. If she didn't have CH, I guarantee you she could easily be an outside cat and take care of herself, be a predator and provide her own food, do all the things that cats do. There's no doubt in my mind. Why are you making a fist? Are you getting mad about something? Are you bathing, or do you have itchy ear? What is it? You just bathing? Oh, me. All right. Y'all have any questions or anything? Because, I love to answer questions, whether it's about Rosie or CH or, I don't know, hanging sheetrock, cabinet building. I don't know. What is it, baby? Yeah, I don't know if you can see them. That's what All this stuff hanging on my wall, those are house plans. So you ready to cut out their doodle? No, yeah, what is it? You're such a brat. All right, so I'm gonna. You need new cabinets. There you go. Hey, be happy to come. Do a design for you. Matter of fact, that's what I've got. I've got to build some cabinets, and I've got to do a bathroom design, and then I've got to do a siding bid. So yeah, all that, and then keeping this one happy, doing things like relocating to the sofa at 3:30 in the morning because the queen wanted to be in the living room. Yeah, she's ready for a nap. You ready for a nap? Are you ready for a nap? Yeah, okay. All right. I'll go move you over to the other sofa so you can take a nap while I do a bathroom design. Yeah, the way my living room is set up, I've got this sofa over here as my little live stream studio, and then my regular sofa. I put my laptop on the coffee table, and she naps right next to me while I work on bids and designs and all that stuff. No, she's not spoiled. Not at all. All right, Doodle. Let's tell her bye-bye. Tell her bye-bye. We'll see him next week. But I will do a video this coming week for doing, like Jeanette had mentioned about what kind of things around the house to prepare for a CH. So, all right. So, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining Rosie and I for episode 3. Jeanette, Mona, Gaius Goth. Was there somebody else? Am I missing somebody? Was there somebody else in there? You're engaged? Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Good job. Gaius Goth is engaged. Say yay, congratulations. Or slap the toy, whatever. All right. So let's call it a day. Like I said, I'm going to get the video up for. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to get the video up because Jeanette had expressed an interest in fostering or adopting a CH. And you have a good one too, Mona. Thank you for being here. Hopefully see you next week. And, she had expressed the interest in adopting or fostering a CH. So I'm going to get the video up showing the things that I do around here to make it a little bit more or a little bit less hazardous for a mild-ish to moderate CH. So, all right, I will see y'all. Love y'all too. Love all of y'all. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for participating in Rosie's life and Rosie's torment of me. But no, thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your love. I can't thank all of y'all enough. Her name is Luna. Okay, well, congratulations to you and Luna. Luna, am I pronouncing it? Please tell me if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. So yeah, congratulations. Congratulations to you and Luna. May y'all have a long and happy life. Rosie's the OG. There you go. All right. I have absolutely enjoyed it. Love y'all. I will see y'all next week. Be sure and hit me up throughout the week. Comments, suggestions, questions. If you're thinking about adopting or fostering, please ask me. And if I don't have the answer, I'll try to find the answer. So I appreciate it. Thank you all, and I will see y'all. It's Loon. Not no. Okay, so just Loon. Okay. See there? Thank you. I was mispronounced. Thank you for correcting me on that. So congratulations to you and Loon. Hope y'all have a wonderful, happy life, and I hope to see both of y'all, hopefully in the Rosie Army. So yes, y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see y'all next week. Take care. Bye. And I know we're still live.